Hi, and welcome to Conversion Conversations. This is Cameron, and today I'm getting a little nostalgic. I want to start talking a little bit about my favorite Transformers toy line. It is Titan's Return. This is not explicitly a Titan's Return figure. This is Transformers Tribute Autobot Legacy Evolution Orion Pax. But it is a lovely repaint and new head remold of a Titan's Return figure that meant a lot to me. So I kind of wanted to take a closer look at this one as we are nearing the end of our fundraiser for the Trevor project. Now this is obviously a repaint of Titan's Return Cup. I think it does a lot of really interesting things. The base mold and then this homage. This is, it rolls really nicely. This is an homage to, I think, an eHobby exclusive where they did a cup repaint as Orion Pax instead of Optimus Prime in his early form. And the Titan's Return play pattern is it's the big reason why I love the toy line so much. If you're not aware, the big thing about Titan's Return was you had these little guys called Titan Masters. They are itty bitty. They are the smallest size class of Transformer, I think, that ever made it into a main line. And their big thing is they have little 3mm pegs on their feet. They have a tab at their feet, and they can you can slot them in all sorts of places. If you weren't aware, every Titan's Return Deluxe, Voyager, and Leader, and even Titan class toy was able to interact with these. So it's the big thing. The whole line was designed around interacting with these little guys. So it makes for really fun play sets. You can stick them wherever, like if you want to put this guy over here. And then I even made some custom ones, like with some custom 3D printed heads. They're not very well painted, but I had a lot of fun doing this. You can, stick one over here to ride the truck around. Every vehicle got a cockpit, so every single Transformer could have a Titan Master on the inside. You could, take one. Here's another, pretty poorly painted one, but you can fit them usually inside their weapons, and the weapons would obviously interact with the 5mm ports around the toys. So you can load up. I mean, a Deluxe can carry 4, 5, 6 Titan Masters, no problem. And then the, I don't know why I put his gun away. And then the Voyagers could triple change all of them. And then the Leaders could triple change into base modes. But in this case, because we're doing Orion Pax, we got a really nicely molded Orion Pax face. And our Titan Master is actually pretty nicely painted for someone so small, A little bit of globs on the yellow there, but they also have their own points of articulation. They can go up and down on the arms independently. They have a hip joint, so you could seat them. Sometimes you'd seat them like this. Sometimes you seat them like this, however you want. And then, of course, they fold up into a head. And you'll take that head, and we can fold that over, and we'll deal with that later. The toy itself, I mean, I really like the way this looks. For context, here is one of my cups. I say one because I do have multiples of these guys, which we'll talk to a little later. Cup had these like transparent wheels with his black liner, so it's kind of hard to tell they're transparent, but it was a cool effect. Whereas Orion Pax is fully transparent. I really, really love how the wheels look. The ones in the back and then the ones up front with the silver. Not a lot of other paint in obvious places, but we have a couple tampos up on the windshield, and then, we've got I think that's the Autobot Elite Guard symbol on the side there. That looks nice. And yeah, so this guy, if you have some base modes and stuff, you've now got a vehicle, you've got a little guy to man your base, plus you've got the different interactability. Like the weapons, they could form, they are 2 different guns, but they could form a seat, which is nice. And on top of all that, I mean, it's a very good Transformer. The transformation is really nice. I've mentioned this in my Studio Series 86 Cup review, I believe. I like this transformation maybe the best out of the different cups that I've got from Generations. You can come out here, you click those into place in a very satisfying way. You fold this together and it clicks into place. And then you kind of fill out the box, which is his legs. So now you get it's hollow, but it's a solid chunk of plastic, it feels like and looks like. So I really like that. Same thing on this side. We fold things back up, click them, fold, click, fold, click, take that toe out like so. We can come in here, open things up. I'm being a little ham-fisted. Then we can fold out the arms. Again, I like the way the arms, they don't fully hide away, but they form a very solid back using these two slots here to tab in to form something that does, you know, it minimizes its visual appearance in this mode. We can compress, actually before we compress, we want to open up his cockpit, and then this is nice. I like the fact that this section sits inside of itself to give him some silver details on his torso. We can fold these sections back like so, and then we can stand him up. And here is the robot mode all done. They did do some things that people don't like. I recognize that there's a lot of fans that don't like the fact that every one of these is a headmaster, but I do like that design a lot. I like, again, a uniform plane pattern. Compared to modern toys, the articulation is a little restricted. It's not so much here, like the shoulder moves pretty nicely if I'm not, you know, mashing it with my gorilla hand. It goes 360. There's a bicep swivel here. I do like the double jointed elbow here. Nothing else really on the wrist other than that motion. He does twist at the waist. He can go out so far, not quite a full split. That has improved over the years. He can kick up that far, kick back that far. 90-degree bend at the knee, that has also improved over the years. We do have thigh swivel, and then again, he has this like naturally carved and sculpted A stance, but does not have ankle articulation, which is, you know, something that has improved over the years. Then we take his little head and we're going to stick it on like so. And again, the head has wiggle and wobble and all that stuff. He can take his independent guns. What this to me was a really cool concept. I can't think of another toy line in Transformers where every toy in the toy line got to partake in the gimmick. Every toy. You know, you had independent Titan class figures. You had core class figures, which would form city scale vehicles inside base modes. You had deluxes, which formed larger vehicles and turned into a robot. You had Voyagers, which were triple changers and interacted with the gimmick. Leaders, the Titan Triptychon, you know, it all fit together here. And in the end of the day, I think you did get like a pretty, like, again, not the most posable by modern standards, but a pretty posable robot that can, you know, get out there, kick some butt, and in Orion Pax's case, I think looks really, really nice. I like the fact that we have this like lighter blue. It's not really the Optimus Prime blue yet. I think it sells the idea of this as a younger Optimus Prime. I like his silhouette. I like how clean this is, right? And we've got ports in the back for extra weapons, but there's no real backpack. Things compressed into his chest really nicely. Same thing with his feet. It's such a nice transformation and such a cool play pattern. I really just wanted to talk about him a little bit, and then I want to talk about the Trevor project for a second. As you know, if you go down in the bottom of the video, there's a link to our Tiltify campaign. We are raising money during the month of March for the Trevor project. As of recording this video, we have raised $969. Nice. We do have more that we're trying to raise. We're trying to hit $1,000. If you go down in the comments, or go down in the link, you'll see the link to our Tiltify page, and there are prizes. You can donate as little as $1 to the Trevor project, and you get entered into winning awesome Transformers prizes that I've talked about before. Cool Beast Wars figures from like the Generation Selects line. A really fun Siege fleet. We've got 3 refractors, so if you want to make the refractor camera mode, you can. If we hit our $1,000 goal, then we'll be adding Mastermind Creations DZEF to the list, which I'm really excited for. I am going to be giving this guy away. My wife and I, we are in the process of closing on a house. We're going to be moving soon, and I realized I need to downsize my collection a little bit. I think right now I'm going to be keeping this guy. We'll see. I might end up giving this guy away too. But for right now, I realize that as much as I like this Orion Pax, I don't really have a strong need for him in my collection anymore. I've enjoyed him for so many years. He's a really wonderful toy, but I've had my happiness with him, and I need to make some room. And rather than like selling or auctioning my collection, and I'm not getting rid of everything, don't get me wrong, but rather than doing that, I'm going to be doing, I think, a couple more spontaneous giveaways. I'm going to look at some old figures, enjoy them one last time, and then do giveaways. So in this case, yes, Orion Pax is going to be a giveaway. And all you have to do to enter it's totally free. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is go down in the comments, grab that Tiltify link, go share it with your friends and family, and then let me know, hey, you did it, you shared it with your family, friends to donate, and I think I hear my cat, and I will, if you go down in the comments, say you shared the link, and then say you want to enter the giveaway 1 week from today, maybe. We'll see how busy I am. It might end up being next Saturday. So just next week's video, I will announce the winner of Transformers Tribute. What was this called? Autobot Legacy Orion Pax, Evolution Orion Pax. Thanks everybody for watching. Catch you on the next one. Bye.